Today on Trend, Milo loved this oceanfront beauty. Mike shows us a modern masterpiece. Look up, way up at marvelous motorization. How would you guys like to follow me to a beautiful beachfront property? Guess what? Joke's on you. We're already here and we're gonna go check it out right now. Come on. Ingrid, this is really a beautiful space. It's your perfect beach home.
Welcome, Amy, to my listing on Parker Avenue, which I've coined the Street of Dreams.
I love that. You need to trademark it.
I know, isn't it a great catchphrase? But it really is true. I mean, this is a dream come true in terms of what Victoria can offer for beachfront living, and Parker Avenue just stands out from a lot of the waterfront locations in Victoria. It really represents, I've also call it the Malibu of Victoria.
I can see that, definitely. It really feels like you're on a vacation here, but this could be your everyday.
And it can be. And the concept of this beach house cottage, it really lends itself to just a beautiful example of what you can do in a small space. You don't always have to have everything so massive and everything brand new. The owners here are just a real meticulous approach to everything, which I love, and it shows in the details with one of the renovations that was undertaken a few years ago with some beautiful copper ceilings. And
the architecture is stunning.
Isn't it great? It's so cozy and
cozy. I think that's the perfect word for this space.
They've brought gas into the property, so there's a beautiful gas fireplace and gas barbecuing for all that al fresco dining. It really offers a beautiful package, and also shows that even in a small footprint living space, you can still have beautiful artwork walls and enjoy, you know, big entertaining, and of course, even if you maybe don't have as much interior space, you can still use the access to the outdoors to be able to spill out and have that al fresco dining experience.
And it's funny that you mentioned that, because if I was purchasing this space, and everybody's a little bit different, you want to kind of be able to create your own, I would take down this wall and have open concepts. So really you're getting the view from every angle, and when you do open those French doors, it's just complete indoor-outdoor living.
And that's exactly what we've done. We've come up with a concept where we've got a drawing to show exactly what a new homeowner can do with opening up and creating that updated version and more of that open plan concept, and it's been very well received. I think
a lot of people can't visualize that, so providing that for a potential buyer is perfect.
And I think that creativity, I give credit to my homeowners and also to myself too. I think you have to, especially in the market as it transitions into different modes, you have to be creative and innovative and be able to showcase a property at its best and finest and its best potential.
And helping the potential buyers to see those things, because they've already seen 100 houses and maybe you're overwhelmed, and they just can't look beyond the way it currently is and whether it would fit their family.
And again, you're right, providing that information and experience, and that's something else that I take to my approach to my listings, is I try to be here for a personal tour, and being here to provide the tour, it gives me an opportunity to offer up ideas and be creative and provide the background of the information of the home and the area.
Speaking of the area, let's go outside and take a look at this beautiful patio.
Can't wait to show you the beach.
couldn't do a beach walk without our little friend Milo.
Oh, welcome, Milo, to some of Victoria's most sandy beachfront. Like, Cudover Bay is such a special spot, and this is literally your backyard where you can pull your kayak, your stand-up paddleboard, and especially this morning, it's such a calm, low tide. It's just perfect to explore all that the ocean has to offer.
And this is right out your back door.
And one of the spots that I grew up spending lots of time swimming, even though it's refreshing and cool.
Oh, you know what? I'm in on a day like today.
I know, it would definitely take the heat off. And living here right on the beachfront, it gives you that opportunity to have a true West Coast lifestyle. You can moor your boat out just steps away with a small dinghy ride, and you can catch a crab for your seafood feast.
Yeah.
And it really is just a special spot here that we have in Cudover Bay.
To me, this water looks perfect for paddleboarding.
And you know, you can keep all of your fun water toys, your kayaks, right here at steps to the ocean front. This home offers a beautiful beach house.
It's so cool.
Isn't it cute?
Yes, I love it.
And I love the whole bright colors. It's almost like a beacon that you can see it from the ocean front, and you know exactly where your home is on this beautiful part of Cudover Bay.
And not only the cool beach house, you also have a spectacular patio to enjoy all of the scenery from.
And that patio offers you just an incredible spot to have your morning coffee with this east facing. You get beautiful, brilliant sunrises. And again, with this positioning in Cudover Bay, the moonrises are spectacular. And the patio of this home also offers a unique opportunity to have that south exposure, which sometimes in Cudover Bay is a little bit tough to find, but just a beautiful spot to have that evening crab feast and really to enjoy all that the outdoors has to offer here.
I can't even imagine what the sunsets look like from that patio.
It's absolutely stunning and really just a full spectrum of what a true West Coast lifestyle is. So this home on Parker Avenue really is a full package of anyone wanting to enjoy and explore that true beachfront West Coast lifestyle right in the heart of Victoria.
How about we take Milo down to the water and see if we can actually get him to go in for a swim?
I was gonna say, Milo, do you want to try the water? Let's go.
I think we should. Come on, bud. Come on. Dustin, this home is stunning and there's a lot of components to it. What did you guys do here?
Well, when we were here with the customer, we realized that they had a lot of very big west-facing windows.
They're huge.
They are massive, yeah. I mean, a lot of sun coming in, of course, so we wanted to get a fabric that would diffuse the glare, the heat, the UV, but not lose the view entirely. So as you can still see through the shades, still see the trees, the mountains, but you're not gonna be blasted with the heat and the UV.
And everything is so sleek, because this is a very modern-looking home. There's nothing clunky to this.
Absolutely, yeah. When you have such big windows, you don't want big, heavy blinds that are going to block the view. These are very clean, very contemporary. They roll right up out of the way. It's a nice solution for a beautiful modern home like this.
And how are they powered?
Well, they're all wired in for power, but you can operate them from a remote. It is also connected to a home automation system.
So really from your phone?
You can use it from your phone. You can install a big home automation system and you can integrate with that. There's several solutions.
What is it that powers the system?
Well, these shades are provided by a key partner of ours, Lutron. Lutron does some high-end automated shades. So Carrie Pepper is here from Lutron Canada to talk a little bit more about the technology behind these shades and the partnership with Budget Blinds.
Well, I'll let her get into the nitty-gritty then. Carrie, I know Lutron as a lighting company, but you guys do automation too, right?
Yeah, we sure do. Actually, our shading business makes up a huge component of our total lighting control business. So we didn't get into shades on purpose. We actually started making shades because the owner of the company, Mr. Joel Spira, he realized that you can't control the inside light without controlling the biggest source of light.
Right, they kind of go hand in hand.
Right.
Yeah.
So we started making shades, and we're now the global leader in lighting controls and shades. We sell our shades all over the world as well as our lighting controls. And so it's a really nice synergy to have that automation. You can either have your shades on an individual remote, locally controlled, or you can build on that system. So it's very scalable.
What are the differences with Lutron?
Yeah, so there's a few differences. One of the things that we do really well is we actually align our shades within 1/8 of an inch of each other. So they're going to move at the same speed, and they're also going to line up, which is a really nice visual because you don't want your shades to look all
that would drive me crazy.
Right, yeah, so that's really great. And then we also have a really quiet drive. So our motorization is our own Lutron branded drive, and it's very, very quiet. Lastly, the thing that we realized is that our retrofit market is huge. So if you're working on a project or you're running shades in your own home and your house is already built and you can't run wired power to your windows, we actually have a battery powered option. So the batteries have great battery life. It's best in the industry. So we have like a 2 to 5 year battery life, and that's with 4 movements per day on your shades.
Wow, this is such a great product. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Today on Trend, we're going to talk about the trends. Andrew, what are some of the things you're seeing in home decor right now?
Lots of color, like jewel tones. For instance, just behind us, this lovely teal.
Oh, and that would work perfectly with any of the gray neutral tones that are out there, or browns.
Yeah, it totally would.
I think we actually need to draw attention as well to this rose color.
Oh, it's stunning. I love it.
And we're seeing it in bedding, sofas, and even the metals. That rose gold is so popular.
It really is. Like the mixed metals with the woods and the stone.
Well, let's talk about texture for a second, because is that a velvet?
It is a velvet. It's stunning.
Having those luxurious fabrics together and mixing it with the metals, it kind of adds that warmth to something that's a little cool.
Yeah, so don't be afraid to use the colors and the textures. Just have some fun with it.
I totally agree. Homes like this make me a little bit jealous when they're located on the ocean and as beautifully designed as this. We're going to take a little look around with Mike Brown. Mike, this bathroom has such a beautiful airy space and really mimics the ocean right out the window.
Yes, it really turned out well, and I think the color selection here helped augment the entire space.
You had a huge hand in this home. You guys really touched every room, and it's all very custom and unique.
We did. We used materials, colors, and textures where the customer thought they could best be used. And so here, for example, we've got some nice color lacquer cabinetry in a floating style with the thick countertops. I think it really does augment the space.
This almost looks like a Hail Navy from Benjamin Moore.
Yeah, all the colors we use is basically the Benjamin Moore fan deck. So whatever color a client would want, we're able to match.
That's right. It's not just what's popular right now,
Correct.
5 or 6 paint colors. They can choose anything that works for their
Correct.
space.
It's not uncommon for a customer to say, where are my choices? And when they see that they can do whatever color, it's a nice option for sure.
And let's talk about the height of this vanity for a second, because I mean, I'm a little bit taller. We're about the same height here.
Yeah.
I love this. This is actually higher than counter height even.
It is. And
The
in
kitchen
this,
counter.
That's correct. And normally we do a 36-inch counter for both kitchens and vanities now. Here, both of the clients are tall.
Right.
And so we brought the counter up a little bit. It's about their comfort.
And this is really well organized too, because you still get the 2 sinks, but then there's lots of storage in the middle.
Yeah, it's really important that the function still be maintained, even though you're trying to do something beautiful.
Now let's talk about the storage for a second, because in here you also did the custom closet area, or it used to be a walk-in closet, and now it's part of the open concept.
That's correct, yes. Originally there was a wall. It was separating as a walk-in, and it's now incorporated as part of the space here. So it's not only beautiful, but it gives them all the storage and everything right at hand.
And you were also able to do a beautiful kitchen for them and fireplace.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to touch almost every room in the house, and it was, you know, a responsibility that we take not lightly. We want to do something very nice for folks, so we're very happy with how it turned out.
Well, you did an amazing job. And let's just quickly touch on the Murphy bed surround, tying that into the existing space.
Yeah, the Murphy bed was there. It was a bit derelict, and so we re-enried the finish and then included it in with bookshelves and a TV area as well. So that way it's in a built-in wall and seems as part of the furniture.
Every square inch counts, and you can make that really beautiful for them.
That's correct. It is important. You want something nice, but you also want to be able to put your things away. It's important to have the storage.
And speaking of nice, I really just want to mention that wine display as well. That's above and beyond.
It turned out awesome, and right at the entrance as it is, it is a nice feature for sure.
Mike, it must be amazing to bring this vision to a reality for your clients.
It's a lot of fun working with folks. People have their own stamp they want to put on their home, and we get a chance to work with them to see their dream come alive.
Well, mission accomplished.
Perfect, thank you.
Go global with Newport Realty and Christie's International. Venture to a rustic, laid-back island, an oasis of dive spots, plantation ruins, virgin pink sands, and natural trails. The highest elevation of the Bahamian Islands. This is Cat Island. Cat Island real estate was first developed by people from Nassau fleeing the pirates back in the 1600s. It received little to no damage during the recent Hurricane Dorian. Median price of a home runs $814,000. Now here's a charming 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom beachfront home. There's a private airport and marina just minutes away to keep your plane or yacht. The home sits on a 1.2-acre lot with 150 feet of beachfront. The large property is easy to maintain as the natural vegetation has been kept. Bahamas has tax laws that make it appealing to investors. There are especially great benefits for American and Canadian investors. I'm Noah Dobson, going global with Newport Realty and Christie's International.
Graden, thank you so much for inviting us to Sidney by the Sea today.
You're welcome, Amy. This is one of my favorite little spots on the peninsula. We are, right now, we're on just down the street from Roberts Bay, around the corner from Amherst Beach, one of the best swimming spots in the summertime. This location here, the owners here will grab their paddle boards, walk down the street, go for a paddle board on a beautiful, calm evening, and you are within 5 minutes of 5 major marinas.
You're also so close to town.
Yeah, we're a 12-minute walk to downtown Sidney.
And I think tonight's even the market, isn't it?
Tonight is the market, yeah. It's all of Beacon Avenue gets shut down, and it is as busy as you could be. It's a farmer's market, great food, great music, and again, it's a 12-minute walk down the street.
Well, that all sounds great, but we're here to talk about this property today.
So what I love about this house is it's a typical 1970s box that the owners have completely renovated. And it's all about lifestyle with this property.
Right.
The nice thing is the owners can live upstairs and they'll rent out the main floor.
Oh wow! And still have lots of space for themselves.
Yeah. So you have a garage, you have a beautiful backyard, you have a shed studio in the back for all your kind of hobbies. It's a beautiful 2-bedroom up, a 1,250 square foot 2-bed, 2-bath house upstairs. Downstairs is a fully self-contained 2-bedroom suite.
Well, that's enough talk. I want to go in and take a look.
Right, well, come on in. And this is where that typical 1970s box ends.
So true, wow. It's so open, and I love all the nautical touches.
Right, so this would have been the typical entry of a bi-level where you would go downstairs here.
Right.
But the owner filled it in, now you have a more spacious entrance.
You sure do, and it doesn't stop there. All the watery colors, it really suits Sidney.
Yeah, it's very nautical, very seaside. It's a good blend of nautical, seaside, without going over the top.
I love the gray wood floors. It's just so nice and soft looking.
Yeah, it's got that driftwood look, a lot of natural woods, very kind of white, open.
They've really opened up the space too. It's pretty much an open concept.
Yeah, I mean, the nice thing is with that 1970s box is you can really kind of envision, based upon the style of construction, you can really open things up sometimes.
And let's be honest, they didn't really have the most complicated floor plans back then.
No, like this used to be the master bedroom.
This was?
Yeah, this area here was the master bedroom.
Wow.
But once you start into a renovation, you find out, hang on a minute, why am I doing what's already been done?
Right.
Why not just blow out all the walls and start from scratch?
Yeah, just because it was originally there doesn't mean it necessarily works.
Exactly, and this really works for a dining room off of a nice modern kind of galley kitchen. On this side here, we've got a 2nd bedroom, full bathroom, laundry room closet, entry hall closet, and then the master bedroom is on the front of the house, and that has a walk-in closet and its own 3-piece bathroom.
Wow, so tons of storage.
A lot better use of space is it, right? So you cut down on hallways and confined spaces and really open it up.
Now, when you're working with your clients as buyers, can you help them visualize these things? Because I find a lot of people just can't see it.
Yeah, it takes a lot of preparation and knowing about the type of product that you're looking at.
Right.
You're looking for houses that have a more modern construction.
Right.
And you're really kind of coaching your clients through the buying process and letting them know this is what is possible and this is what isn't.
And maybe showing them things that they wouldn't necessarily think of either.
Right, right. And sometimes it's just stretching the boundaries of what your clients think they want.
What are some of the biggest challenges of renovating a space like this?
The biggest one is gonna be what you're allowed to do with the property itself.
Right.
So you've got the physical restrictions of the type of construction. You've also got zoning restrictions.
Right.
This house here has a fully self-contained top floor, and on the main floor, it's a fully self-contained 2-bedroom suite.
That's amazing.
Right, and every municipality in the Greater Victoria region has a different set of rules.
It's so confusing. They're so different.
And that's why a trained agent can help you navigate that.
Right.
Right, so then it's looking at what is the possibilities. Now this owner loves the idea of having a fully self-contained upstairs, being able to rent the main floor. They do it on a monthly basis.
Right.
Right, so it's a monthly, fully furnished suite, and now they can take off for a couple months over the winter and their property is taken care of. Now speaking of that downstairs suite, let's go downstairs and really see what that's like.
I would love to. Let's go take a look.
Awesome.
Wow, this is a sweet suite.
It is, isn't it? I mean, this is a fully self-contained 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom. It's got its own laundry. It's full height ceiling. It's fully soundproofed. I mean, when you're going to do a suite, you might as well do it right.
It's true, and I just love the feel of it as well. It really feels like Sidney.
The nice thing when you're doing a full house rental like this is you can add a lot of modern day efficiency to an older house.
How do you mean?
Well, we've got double insulated walls. We've got an in-floor radiant heating system in for upstairs.
Oh, wow.
And then hot water on-demand baseboard heating for the downstairs.
So that must save a lot of money.
Right, so the combined utility costs for the upstairs and the downstairs are typically what a normal house for the entire year are typically what a normal house would spend over 3 months.
And then you have this beautiful backyard right out the window.
Right, and the nice thing with having being in these older, more established neighborhoods and renovating an existing house is you have a bit bigger lot and you have established trees.
Let's talk about that garden out there. That's
Excellent.
pretty impressive.
Yeah, no, it has a beautiful shed in the backyard and then lots of raised garden beds. Because the owner really kind of likes to do lazy gardening, right? So
I don't feel like any gardening is lazy.
Right, well, I mean, there are some more extreme people, but I mean, the nice thing is it's all carrots, it's all corn, that kind of thing. There's a fig tree that's trying to survive.
Yeah.
But the beautiful thing with being in this type of climate is almost anything grows.
So really what you're telling me, in Sydney, you can have the best of all worlds. You get a little bit of agriculture, you have the backyard, yet you're close to town and by the ocean.
Well, it's always sunny in Sydney, Amy.
Sure is.
Yes, it is.